Alright guys, welcome to this video. Okay. It's a very short video. I'm going to show you how to upload your application, your whatever it is you've designed on Render for free. Okay, you don't pay, although there are paid packages, but for this one it's the free package. But first of all, make sure you have your application ready. Alright, now you're going to see, you'll come to your application, and then make sure you have all your files ready. Is that right? You have your gun icon, and then you have your requirements.txt, and your requirement.txt is going to contain all the dependencies that your application needs to run, because if you don't have them, you won't the application won't run. So if you don't have them yet, this is how you do. It's okay, you type pip freeze and then greater than requirement.txt, the greater than sign, and requirement.txt. Make sure you add s.txt, and then when you click enter, it will now write in all the dependencies. It will create a file and then write in all the dependencies that your application needs. But I won't do that because I've already done it before. You can see I have my requirements.txt, and inside there are all the dependencies that the application needs to run. Okay, and then in our run we have the app declared and the rest of the folders. Okay, I'll be proceeding, and then just make sure you like our videos and then follow so you can see more of our videos. Now you come to your browser and then you type in render.com. It will bring you to this page. You create your account. This is the dashboard. Now you can see deploy a web, and then the other side we saw we saw the new, and then the deploy a web service. So we're going to click on the new. You can click on the deploy a web if you want, but I think I prefer on the clicking on the new. Okay, so you will click on the new, and then we will proceed to our web. You can see it, right? So you just click on it. Now here you see the repository. You can just click on if you have a public, if your repository is a public one, you click on this first one, sorry, on the second, and if it's a private, you click on the first. You can choose if you logged in with your GitHub account, you have to see your repositories all the moment you click. Is that okay? So I logged in with my repository, and that's why we're seeing this here. So I will then go to, make sure you have your file uploaded to your GitHub account. Is that right? Also, now we'll go to GitHub and then we'll search. Now you search for your repository, okay, the one you want to deploy. Yeah, the one you want to deploy. So you come to your repository. You will now make sure after you've created your requirement.txt, you push to GitHub. Is that okay? And then you come to code, sorry, where you copy your code. You copy your URL, sorry, not code. You click on the copy, you copy your URL, and then you go back to your render account. Now in your render account, you can now paste your URL in this this bar. Is that right? Now you see the name of your repository, it will display there, and then the next one is optional. You can fill it if you want, and then the language, you get to select the language of your program. Mine is Python, so I choose Python 3. And then your branch, well, the branch is main for me, so If your branch has a different name, impute the name of your branch. Is that okay? And then we'll come down. The region is, well, by default I'll leave it to remain at the region it is, Oregon. And then this is the way I really want to talk about. You get to see this pip install requirement.txt. Okay, now like I told you earlier, make sure you have it. Is that okay? And then this gun icon, now you get to see the gun icon, app, and then app. Now the first app there, is that okay, is the name of your main file, the file on which the app runs. Now here, my app runs on the run.py. Is that okay? It runs on the run.py. Now this in this requirement.txt, you're going to see the gun icon too. Make sure it's the current, the latest version you're using. Is that right? So the app.app. Now, so I'm going to change the first app, because that's not the name of my the file on which my project runs. Now the file on which my project runs, let me show you. It's the run.py, and then in the run, my app is declared as app. So whatever name you give to your application is the name you give to it here. So here I'm going to change the app to run. Is that okay? And then I'm going to leave the app as app, because that was the name I gave to my application, right? And then here you're going to choose, since we are depending on the free package, I'm going to click on the free. Now if you want to pay, you can pay. If you have enough money to pay, well, that's good, but I'm not paying, and so I'll just choose the free. And then the next place is our environment variables. Now these are our passwords and say email address, keys that you've applied in your application that you want to keep secret, that nobody is supposed to see. Is that okay? That nobody is supposed to see. These are the things you will include in your requirement in your environment variables. So I'll now come here and then open my program again, and then go to my .venv. I already created my what's it called, git ignore. Now I've added the folders that I do not want anyone to see to my git ignore, so they are not pushed to git. Is that okay? So I will just come here and then deploy the application. So you click on deploy, and the moment you click on deploy, the application starts running. The application starts deploying. You can see it's uploading one after the other. You can see it has generated our URL for us. So with this URL, once it's done uploading, we can copy. We are likely going to see errors. Yeah, there was no time I did it and then got a straightforward answer the first attempt. I think I had to figure out some errors and then go back to my code to make some corrections. But every time you make corrections to your code, now you can see it has said failed. Is that okay? Now you're going to come down to your log, and then you find out why. You're going to see these red logs. This one's in the red background. These are your errors, and then it's going to tell you why. So you just read through and then try to fix them. But every time you fix, make sure you go back to your application and then push to git again. Is that okay? So I will not waste your time fixing the error. I'll just fix them and then push back again for redeployment. But please make sure you like our video, click on like, and then subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.